Platinum X here, MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. I'm basically looking at a cantina mission. Collect one spider SDR at 5V. The reason I picked this is ER large laser tier 5 and a double heatsink. And before I left this system, I figured I'd go check the mech bay. Not mech bay, but mech market. Not really specifically for this mech, just to see what was here before I left, right? And here it is. So this is a chance where, you not only can pick it up off the battlefield through salvage, but you could purchase it through the mech market. Now, a lot of times you're spending more than the payout. In this case, it's 2,846,000. Well, it's going to cost me more to buy it than the payout, but it's experience, and the not only is it experience for the category mech collector, which unlocks more upgrades for your mechs, but it also had a very, again, ER large laser and a double heatsink. Now, before I turn it in, so that was a nice surprise. It's basically what I'm getting to. I'm going to toss it into cold storage to go ahead and strip it. I mean, it's not like it's anything valuable. Let's see, a heatsink, some jump jets that I have way too many of, and lasers that I have too many of. I mean, it's not like important that I do this, but might as well. Pennies add up. So now we can turn it in. The only spider that I have. And there's our upgrade, our ER large laser, and another double heatsink. So that was a nice surprise when I went there and saw that. And I actually had I wish I had checked it sooner, because I literally had just abandoned a cantina mission. It was killing 5 Shadowhawks. I had already killed 2 out of 5. But the payout was like, it wasn't really important. So I was like, I mean, it was, like over 2 million C-bills and some of those masks, but I think they were higher. Well, the higher number is probably for the lower level, just like jump jets. The higher the mark on the jump jet, same thing probably with the masks. I could be wrong. It could be the other way with the masks. Could be lower. Like the light mech is the higher jump jet. I'm not really sure if well, I can probably go check. I think I have some of these in my bay here. Supercharger 5, no. So it is the opposite. So jump jets, the Mark 1 is for the assault mechs. Supercharger, the Mark 1 is for the light mechs, and the 5 is for the assault mechs. But if you go up and look at the jump jets, it's backwards. So the higher the class, the lower the tonnage. I don't even have any of the ones for the 100 tonnage, but 2s for the 80 to 85. So those masks were for the lightest mechs. Was that one I was looking at? Or was that one that was in the cantina? Yeah. So that's a mask for like the lightest mechs, Mark 1 and 2. The payout's pretty good on that though, over 5 million, almost 6 million, or over 5.5 anyway. Killing 5 Thunderbolts. I've actually killed quite a few Thunderbolts in this area. So since I've got the availability, I'm going to go ahead and select it, but this is probably one that'll get abandoned if I find something better, as I did here when I picked up that spider and abandoned that Shadowhawk. But again, had I checked the mech market before abandoning that Shadowhawk one, I wouldn't have had to abandon it. I wouldn't be able to select that one that I just selected, but the one I just selected really is not all that anyway. Okay, so what I'm doing here is, because I did 3 missions in the last episode, I did this Defending the Honor Part 1, but then on the way to Part 2, I stopped by a system that was along the path to do another mission, just a random mission, because I wanted the faction. I think it was for Independence against Liao. So I did that mission in between Part 2. So I basically shouldn't have done that because then I wasn't able to complete Defending the Honor in one episode. So here we are doing Part 3. Commander, your timely intervention in the cowardly attempt on my life has earned you my eternal gratitude. It pains me to see members of the 4th Regulan Hussars taking up arms against me, but they have committed treason in their plotting against their loyal Gibsonians within their ranks. Gibson is a planet, so Gibsonians is the people from that planet. And their reckoning is at hand. Now, run down these traitors and destroy them before they can escape. You shall be awarded a bounty for killing their leader in my name. Okay, so here we go, Defending the Honor Part 3. And it should be in this. This basically is the quest line for this conflict zone. Each conflict zone, well, there's a rare exception, but most of the conflict zones have their own specific quest line within that conflict zone. Could be 2, 3, maybe even 4 missions. Now there's other like quest lines that'll pop up just based on your, and all these are reputation based as well, but there's others that just pop once you get a certain reputation, like in this particular Crimson Crusade was available at rank once I got my reputation up to 6, overall my mercenary company reputation up to 6, this Crimson Crusade became available, even though I have never even been to the system where it's takes place. I've never been up here in Korea space, but there it is up there, and it's basically the same thing as this one here. I'm not working for Liao, so I should probably just accept it because this became available at Reputation 9. I should probably just go ahead and accept it. Doesn't mean I have to do it. Just to get this view transmission to go away. But then it's going to always be in the list of objectives. But this one takes place back over here, even though it's not the quest line specifically for this conflict zone. So once I get over here, there'll be another quest line specifically for this conflict zone. So again, this one was just like a DLC. It says Heroes of the Inner Sphere right there. It was a DLC introduced quest line. Again, it just pops up when you get to the appropriate reputation. So even though I'm sworn enemy with Liao, I can still do that mission. I'm just not going to get shit for salvage. I'm not going to get shit for like negotiation points on the contract. I can still do the contract, but why would I want to? I don't want to. Anyway, so let's get on with it. There are that targeted kill, Merrick versus Liao. I want to do that mission, but that's not the quest line we're on right now. All right, this Independence versus Pirates, I want to do that. So there's 2. And Independence versus Pirates, a multiple mission. So there's still a series of missions that I want to do in this area. But first, let's go ahead and do this Defending the Honor Part 3. And then before I leave this area, I do want to get down here, which again is another quest line that popped up. Tributes to Imperator Part 1. That popped up at rank 5, long before I got down in this region of space. But the cool thing is that one rewards you with a Warhammer. So making your way down, making your way down to this part, part of the map here. I mean, in the campaign, you start up here. In the career, you can start in any. You can pick a career that starts in any of the 5 houses, as well as careers focused around DLCs, which will automatically advance you to that point in the timeline. Any of the other career or campaign, or the careers that you can start in any of the 5 houses, start at 20 or 30, 15 is the year. So I've been active for 6 years now. It's 3021 right now. But then if you select a career focused around a DLC, specific DLC, it will advance you to that point in the timeline. But again, so no matter where you start, again, this is an early Reputation 5 campaign that pops up, or storyline that pops up that rewards you a Warhammer. So again, I'm trying to get down here, but I keep getting distracted with other things that I would like to do. And I'm currently just, I guess, waiting for Reputation 10. I'm about to hit 10. So once I hit 10, I'm guessing the next campaign story mission, the main storyline for the campaign, will be available at rank 10, which I keep saying it's going to be over here. But every time I keep saying that, it's like I wound up down here, then I wound up down here. So I'm going to say it again. This next one is probably going to be over here, because I know at some point the campaign brings us all the way deep into Merrick space, and then we go up through Steiner space and wind up here in Karita. Like, the campaign literally takes you all over the inner sphere. So let's get on with this mission here. Alright, quest, defending the honor, assassination. Only a handful of 4th regular Hussars is involved in this betrayal, and court count Cameron Jones wishes to punish the traitors destroyed. Hunt down the leader who fomented this misguided endeavor, and eliminate them with extreme prejudice. Alright, so we got an assassination mission. Go full salvage, because even if I don't salvage the actual mech itself, these targeted kills and assassination missions, they'll usually have higher tiered equipment on their mechs. So full C-bill payout is putting me at almost 4 million. But with 27 points, I can get several million worth of weapons that I won't then later have to find and buy. I'll have them. Especially in regards to like AC-20s, 20 racks, gauze rifle. I mean, there's a lot of weapons that are, very expensive. If they're a higher tier, like tier 3, tier 4. It's not likely to find tier 5 without being at like a really high reputation. But anyway, let's go ahead. Alright, these mechs are undamaged. Alright, so that means I've got 2 Battle Masters. So I've got my backup. And then I don't have another 75 tonner. Yeah, I do. Bam, but that's my mech. That's mine. Don't touch it. Okay, so... But, do I want an archer? Hang on, let me change this pilot. That one's maxed out. Almost maxed out. His piloting skills aren't all maxed out, but his gunnery skills are maxed out, and he's not the best with missiles. So, I'd rather... Well, this dude's about maxed out, too. Alright, well, okay, leave him in there. But... I think in this particular case... Well, why don't we swap it out with a Warhammer? There. Use the Warhammer instead. Alright, perfect.
It looks like Count Cameron Jones has unearthed the conspirators and wants us to make an example of them. Commander Daxa Mahat is said to be the leader of the dissidents and must be dealt with.
Okay. There we go. Alright, we got two locations here. Let's go ahead and go this way.
Vehicles in the grid.
Nope, nope, nope. Wait. I got it. There we go. Let's go this way.
New target, Trebuchet.
Oh, that's long-range missiles. Alright, hold on. I do not want to charge into long-range missiles. And here they come already. Oh, I'm launched. Okay, come on. Come on. Don't get into that battle, please.
I've arrived.
Arrived at location.
Target acquired.
Lance target received.
There's really no way to avoid charging into those missiles. This is where a mech with an AMS system, anti-missile system, really comes in handy.
Target is down.
But those are rare. It's rare to actually have a mech with an AMS. Perfect. This worked out perfect. Nope. Alright, cool. Alright, yep, this worked out perfect.
Make way to the next nav point. We might have more luck there.
Great snipe shot.
Perfect. Guess that's the only enemy down here. Yep.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
There we go. Where is it? There, well, all the way over there. Yeah, let's finish our sweep through here. And I'll get it on the way out. Well, heavy and assault mechs can just crash right through the wall.
Target acquired.
Now these corners are, I always say it's always a good idea if you're looking for extra salvage and loot, check the corners. A lot of times there'll be things in the corners. Considering I just obliterated the building that anything would have been in, there's nothing here. You can see, like, if you obliterate a building like that and it's got something in it, you'll see the green box. Even before the beam of light shoots up. Oh, we might as well go ahead and take this corner.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Alright, nothing in this corner. Taking out the generators, man. A lot of generators, huh?
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Cargo acquired.
A lot of loot potential right here. No, nothing. No, nothing.
New target.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Target acquired. Incoming missile.
Brilliant. Payload acquired.
New target awesome.
Oh, awesome. I need to collect that.
Incoming missile.
Shot, my friend.
Not probably a good idea to be charging this off like this. Boom, got him. Oh shit, wait a minute. Fuck.
Let's get you out of here, boss.
I don't have enough salvage points for that.
Fulfilled our contract,
I needed to
Commander.
cut it in
Let's
half.
get you out of here now. Commander, enemy dropship coming in right on top of you.
Okay, I'm gonna have to redo this. I was supposed to cut that awesome in half because I don't have enough salvage points to loot it with its head ripped off. That'd be over 40 points.
Target map down.
Well, I might just not redo this because
Down that was a headshot. Fears on me.
I might not. Dude, what the fuck is on me? Get this piece of shit off of me, damn Vulcan. Shit.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna redo it because I would literally have had to blown everything off except for one leg and the center torso. And I basically did this without getting my shit blown off.
Acquired.
Didn't really find anything through salvage. Like three extra packages of salvage and got a small laser level 3. C-bills and probably like ammo. But it's like, are you serious? That's all that running around. See, that's kind of why I quit running around. I mean, you can find some really valuable and great items, you know, by running around the map and finding those points of salvage. But there's no guarantee. Like, a lot of times you get crap or find nothing at all. So I kind of quit doing the whole running around looking for salvage thing. Ammo. Ammo that I have plenty of. But that's why I had plenty of it, from doing that. Like, I didn't buy. I bought some half ammo. You're never gonna find half tons of ammo, so I had to buy some half tons of ammo. And that awesome with 41 points. I only had 27. So there's no point in redoing that, because I literally would have had to appeal. I would have had to have peeled it like a banana. It would have had to have been like one leg remaining in the center torso, and there was still no guarantee that would be low enough for, you know, 27 points. But I do have an awesome turn-in mission, cantina mission. Look at those missing heads. Vulcan's one that's a pain in the ass to get the head, but that's the one that was like right on my back shooting me with flamers and machine guns. I blew the hell out of that thing. But look at all these missing heads. That's right. Alright, 27 points do I want? They're all trebuchets, a Wolverine, a Centurion. Not really. But again, I could find turn-in missions. I do not have. I only have one Centurion, 2 Wolverines. But then I couldn't do these tier 2 PPCs. Tier 1 15 racks. I've decided not to like use these rapid fire. I finally tried out the rapid fire. Don't care for it. I prefer. I don't even really care for the. I mean, the Ultra AC5. It's got its advantages, but honestly, I prefer just the standard AC5. I just want the AC5. I don't want these other bullshit like freaking models. I just want the AC5. But it still has value as far as selling it. I always figure 100,000 C-bills for every share cost is good salvage to sell. So this thing's well over. This thing is worth well over 100,000 per share cost. So were these... Ooh, hey, look, check that out. There's a 6 wreck. Tier 3 medium laser. Oh, hang on. Take that off. See, this right here is usable, though. So, fuck that. Fuck that vendor trash. I want this tier 3 medium laser to use it, not to sell it. And it looks like now I've got plenty of tier 3 medium lasers. Whoa, look at all these tier 4 small lasers. Small lasers are cheap, but I mean, trying to find, you know, like, this many of them in the market, like, I might as well go ahead and, instead of worried about shit to sell, like all these PPCs. I don't really use PPCs that often. So I honestly don't really need these PPCs. All these PPCs were just vendor trash. Now I did start equipping the PPCs for my pilot's mechs. I don't care to use PPCs. Alright, so there's a lot of shit I don't have to buy. Message from Count Cameron Jones. Commander, you have carried the day and helped me purge the unworthy from the ranks until only those truly loyal to Regulus remain. Know that those few who survived your guns will face court-martial and the fullest extent of military law for their ignoble actions. The Principality of Regulus shall long remember your contribution to this matter and provincial security. So this is all just like tier 3 stuff, which is good. More tier 3 stuff. Awesome. Reputation 10. Expert. Speak to Fahad. So again, here we go with the next campaign mission. That's the main story, which is required for the Platinum Trophy. That's why I'm doing it. I really don't like it. It's kind of like seriously, are you kidding?
Doing a bloody good job too, gotta say. Just one thing though, you and your fellow pilots might want to dodge the enemy's fire a little bit, alright? We're running triple shifts after some of these jobs, and I know you're doing your level best under the circumstances. I get that, I do. It ain't easy. All I'm saying is, try to bring the mechs home with all their limbs still attached. That's not too much to ask, is it? No, it isn't, mate. It's pretty bloody reasonable, I think. Well, there you go.
You do enjoy your paycheck, don't you? You do enjoy not being thrown out an airlock while we're traveling through space, don't you? Maybe next time you should just shut it and keep that to yourself. Tell you what, the nerve of some people. I'm the one risking life and limb in the cockpit as I'm ripping heads off. You think you see any ejection pods? No. So I mean, I risk the same. Somebody takes the head off of my mech. There's not gonna be an ejection pod. Actually, for Mason, I believe you do survive, but your pilots are toast. All right, enter the hangar and speak to Rihanna.
Hey, Commander. Thanks to Spears' people, we now know we're somewhere within Inferno's current sphere of operations. However, we still haven't been able to pinpoint the location of their base. What we have learned is the name of the man who killed your father, the leader of Black Inferno. Name's Andreas Kane. He was loyal to one of the Marek factions for a while, making a nasty name for himself. He was responsible for several massacres as well. Of course, that was before he struck out on his own and set up shop as a mercenary. After that, his trail runs cold. Unfortunately, that means there's a lot we still don't know, like how Inferno became as big as they are, or who their current benefactor is.
Andreas Kane. When we find him, Rihanna, I'm gonna tear him and his mech limb from limb.
I have no doubt, Commander. But we need to find him first. I've been scanning the comms looking for any mention of Inferno activity. Not 10 minutes ago, I picked up a distress call from a nearby port city. They have come under successive attacks by a mercenary group and are asking for immediate help. Sound familiar?
Sure does.
The distress call had this image embedded in the transmission. It's a map of the city and port. I think it's best if I drop you down here, just outside this farm. You can proceed from there into the main city itself and ensure that it's protected. The port is nearby, over here. That's where I'll pick you up once the city and port have been secured. Questions?
Nope. Plan sounds good.
All right. Get us where we need to go, Commander. I'll keep monitoring the situation.
Roger that.
Okay, so there's the, let's see where it's, lock and load. I think I'm going to wait till next episode to start that, and start off with that. Well, actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and accept it because that doesn't mean we're actually doing it right now. We need to find out where it is. So anyway, lock and load. Okay, Commander. Same plan as we discussed. I'll drop you near the farm on the outskirts of the city. Clear the farm of any enemies, then proceed to the city itself. Once the city is secure, I'll pick you up at the port. As usual, we have no idea what the force strength of our enemy is, but this isn't a small outpost, so you should expect a substantial number of mechs supported by both ground and air forces. Plan accordingly. Good luck. Alright, so now we can look and see where we're going. That is odd. I thought... Dude, I remember the campaign leading like way deep over here, but that's in Steiner space. Anyway, I knew we were going to come to this side of the map. I mean, I didn't really remember exactly what system, but I thought it was down here in Merrick space, and here it is up here in Steiner. On the Merrick border, but anyway. So that's our next objective. However, that's not really our next, that's the next campaign mission. I've got plenty to do where I currently am. And I was up in this system earlier. Or this conflict zone, so this was on the way up there, but then the next campaign mission brought me back down here. And then of course, which is fine because, or here. But that I've been wanting to do this one right here for Magistracy of Canopus. Okay, so I pointed out earlier there's still several missions. This raid contract, this multiple mission, Independence versus Pirates, and then this contract or targeted kill for Merrick against Liao. So there's still several missions I want to do here and then go down here to do this before going all the way back up here. And this is really why I don't really like this campaign. I think it's kind of dumb. Just the whole way it plays out is the timeline started when the game started and with the campaign. It was the year 3015. Now we're in the year 3022. It's January, so I'm not going to count a whole year here, but it's been over 6 years. It's been over 6 years since the start of this campaign, and here I am down here. And again, I just basically explained what all I want to do, how many days that's going to take. That's going to take, you know, a few months to complete. Maybe even as much as 6 months to complete and get out, to be done with this. And that's before even traveling all the way up here, which is 3 months away. It's more than 3 months just to travel straight there. So it's the whole time, which, I mean, I understand, you know, it takes time to travel through space. But again, just the way these things are written, the way these things are playing out, it's like what brought me from here, once I hit Reputation 9, and the next campaign mission unlocked, which was called Distress Call, it then brought me back to here. It was a distress call. They needed help immediately, and it was over 60 days away. So I was like, okay, well, it's not really that much of an emergency now, is it? So anyway, it is what it is. It's just kind of dumb. So I don't really like this campaign just because of that reason. But this game is all about what? What do I say in most episodes? let's blow some shit up and rip some heads off. That's what this game is all about. So let's get it done. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go up to do these first. Might even hit the... Oh shit, the industrial hub goes all the way around like that? Ugh. Oh man, alright, well. So I'm gonna go hit this mission next. Let's make sure I've got repairs underway. I do not. Looks like a medium laser got blowed off, which it's a tier 1. That's why this is why I put tier 1 stuff on mechs for my pilots to use. That way I'm not sweating and just getting stressed out, bitching and screaming and cussing and yelling and deleting my videos because I don't want to post it when I do that. You know, it's like I put tier 1 crap on their mechs. That way I don't care if it gets blown off. It's just money. I mean, I got over 63 million now, so I don't really care, you know. As long as it doesn't get destroyed, because getting destroyed costs, you know, like over a couple million. So yeah. As long as it doesn't get destroyed, I'm okay with limbs getting blown off. All right, let's get to it. What's our time at? All right, I got time for this mission before ending this episode. Soften them up. Raid. In preparation for an invasion, we're looking to destroy enemy turret control towers in this region. We're not paying anyone to waste time on anything else. So don't bother with tangling with the pirate defenders unless you want to do it for free. Well, no, I'm taking their shit if I do it, meaning their weapons and their mechs. So, yeah. But we don't really have to. I mean, basically, this is just destroy a building or two, or maybe destroy a building in like maybe a few locations, and then get the hell out of there. So this is one where there's no guarantee, even if we go full salvage with 37 points, there's no guarantee we're going to run into anything I mean, we have no idea what we're going to run into. So this is one that is probably best just to go full payout. Wouldn't even hurt to go damage, but I think I'll go a little bit of salvage just in case I do find some decent weapons or something. Because again, damage, you know, it's just money. I got plenty of money. So let's go ahead with this.
Heavy weather warning is in effect, Commander. Your
Let's not
visibility
go ahead with
and sensor
those.
readings will be compromised out there.
270, and this, like, I don't necessarily have to run with 4 mechs. This is one that well, those are not geared up for me. Those are geared up for my pilots. So I guess, will go 4 mechs. Because I'm going to be using the Marauder. So we can go something like... No, we can't. Okay, so perfect. Ballistics and lasers. Alright, you know what? I want to swap a Thunderbolt for Gallagher, Thunderbolt for Dupree. Damn it. Give this dude the Jaeger. He's already maxed out. these Thunderbolts have all 3 weapon types, so it'd be good to get these guys' skills up. This guy's already maxed out except for heat management, and he's got 5 more points. 2 in defense, 1 in evasion, 2 in heat management. But these guys need everything. Actually, this dude's maxed out in heat management already. Okay, let's do this.
Our target is a number of buildings somewhere on this world. General locations have been added to your map.
Oh,
will
I
update
didn't
you
have to exit
once
the
we have
dropship.
eyes on the objective.
Okay, wow, we can't see shit. Oh, I'm looking at the corner, that's why. Alright, well, I still can't see shit. I don't even think night vision is going to do any good with all this ash in the air. This is a volcanic world. It looks like it's just, the air is filled with ash. Alright, let's try night vision. Did not improve visibility. Again, because it's all this ash. We got
Keep
2
on your
locations.
position. Just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Where is it? There it is.
Excellent find, Commander.
Dragon.
Beginning recovery
Dragons
now.
are hard to get their heads off too. So when it comes to this, probably better just to blow the shit out of them.
Target is down.
Target destroyed.
Blew its legs off.
Heat critical.
Target destroyed.
I'm gonna get that target over here. Is that the one that just got destroyed? Yep.
Target destroyed.
Actually, this is, I've got the AC. I said I tried the AC5 rapid fire. That's what this is. The damage is reduced though, but it's like it can fire like just, well, I mean, you kind of heard the rate of fire there. You saw the rate of fire. All I was doing was holding down the button. And there we go, turret thrasher. For destroying 250 turrets in a campaign or career.
I'm detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
Target acquired.
Focus target updated.
Took one down.
This is where the turning speed upgrade comes in handy. That's part of those upgrades through the cantina missions that unlocked.
New target.
Turning speed is one of the upgrades, which I never really use the turning speed upgrade. I focus on like weapon damaging and armor. Depending on the mech, I might go sensors. Again, there's certain mechs that I might do. So, ooh, hey, look, I left something behind there. Hey, peekaboo. Look at me. There we go. Yep, look at me. Whoa, did I do that? I hate their. Well, I think that's the burst fire autocannons just create such a visual mess on your screen. It's like you can't even see what you're doing. I hate those damn things.
Target acquired.
Lance target received.
I'm gonna go get the loot. Y'all take that thing out. So yeah, the screen filled up with like a mess on my screen, and the next thing I know, that dude's falling over. Like, oh, wait, did I do that? Like, okay. Now this right here, you have to watch your heat meter. When you walk across stuff like this, it might shoot your heat up. It doesn't look like it's having any effect on it.
Enemy destroyed.
There are some of these lava planets or volcanic planets that you would think if you stepped in lava it would melt your foot off, but it shoots your heat up. Yeah, that's not really having any effect on my heat. I hate these type of freaking planets. Yeah, volcanic planet is like the last place I would want to set down on a, 75 tons of metal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying. I wouldn't want to be in the cockpit on a volcanic world in 75 tons of metal. It just doesn't really seem like a good idea. But here we are in the cockpit of a 75-ton chunk of metal on a volcanic planet.
Target acquired.
Focusing our fire on target.
Can you do that?
Target is down.
Target acquired.
Unable. Repeat. Unable.
Don't
Shared target
unable me.
identified.
Thank you.
Tango down.
Target
Invalid target.
Target acquired.
Confirmed, Commander. Moving on target.
Incoming missile.
Oh, easy headshot. Not with that. Back off, dude. What is that? A big ass thing.
Enemy destroyed.
Target acquired.
Target down.
Destroyed.
Enemy transport touching down. All target buildings have been destroyed, Commander. Good job. Getting you an evac now. Head to the marked location.
Where's my evac? Okay, so I don't have to fight these enemies.
Enemy destroyed.
Well, since I went full Seville payout and not salvage, I really don't need to fight those dudes. See what we got coming up here. And there's the 5-minute warning. Oh, a javelin. I'm running from a javelin. No, I'm just not wasting my time with the javelin. I'll take my pilots on it. Maybe they'll destroy it by the time I get to the extraction.
target.
Starting engagement.
Target.
Tango eliminated.
Tango eliminated.
Target received.
Right.
Engaging.
The helicopter.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Receiving heavy fire.
Target ID received. Moving in. Targeted. On the move.
Guns up. Engaging. Ejecting.
No, you're not. I don't know. Did she inject the pod? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I don't care for this rapid fire AC5. It's just no thanks. So I need to swap out for a regular AC5. I mean, honestly, I don't even really care for the ultras. I mean, the fact that you can fire the ultras as fast as you can pull the trigger with just the chance of it jamming, I mean, it's gonna jam. You know what I mean? The more you fire, the faster you fire it, I mean, it is gonna jam, but how many rounds can you get off before it jams is the question. But I just give me a regular AC5, please. Thank you. That's enough. An AC5 is sufficient for all the aircraft. The Igors, they're a little tougher, so those might take more than just a single shot of an AC5. But it kind of depends on where you hit them too. If you focus on the engine, like on the wings, that'll be a quicker way to take them down. All right, I took it out with a headshot. That I believe the light, yeah. These headshots, these blew the shit out of. All right, so. Tier 3 laser, and the rest, Tier 3 machine gun, and the rest is garbage. So let's go ahead and just take those for trash. Alright, mission success. One more mission will put us into the next, like, +4 with Merrick. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. More what? More what? Say it. Say it. Blowing shit up and ripping heads off. That's right. Go get some heads. Take care. Make sure you hit like and subscribe first. Give it a thumbs up. You know you like it. See ya.